I remember that day like yesterday. This was 10, 11 years ago. And I was having this conversation with a younger lady who used to make really lovely braids. And she was making my hair that day. And we started to talk about relationships. And she said something that left me utterly speechless. She said, if a man doesn't hit you, if he doesn't beat you, then he doesn't love you. And all that I could get out of my mouth was, And she was like, yes, if he doesn't hit you, then it means, he's not jealous of you. He's not jealous when other men talk to you. He's not, you don't mean so much to him. You don't mean, you don't mean much to him if it doesn't hit you. And I really did not give a response to her that day. I remember that, I couldn't get anything out of my mouth because I was just very surprised at that kind of belief that, the belief system that she had about love and, violence, basically. And I didn't have so much of a response. But now, with knowing all that I know, I definitely would have responded better. I would have, my response wouldn't have been the same. And I'm just wondering if you may be having the same belief as this young lady or something similar. I just want you to watch this video to the end, and I'm sure that at the end of this video, I'm hopeful that you're gonna have you're going to, start to have a change of belief, a change of mind about, love and domestic violence. If this is your first time of watching my video, my name is Love Alabi, and I have been putting up videos and sharing posts on all my social media platforms and on YouTube as well. And in that I have titled Breaking the Loud Silence of Domestic Violence. And so I would urge that you watch the previous videos, and I'm sure you're going to learn something and take home something. And in hindsight, if I was to relive that moment with the lady, or just as I am, talking to somebody there who has this who has the same belief as this lady, I would say to you, I'm saying to you, I would like to let you know that that is totally a dysfunctional way of thinking. I would like to let you know that love and domestic violence, they aren't compatible. They don't mix. It is totally opposite. For you to think that it's until when a man hits you that he truly loves you. That is totally a lie that we have to debunk. And I would say that it is most probably born out of the fact that this lady that I had the conversation with, or you who I'm having this conversation with, have had some form of domestic violence in your upbringing. I remember how when I put up posts, most people would say, oh, you're strong, you're courageous, for living a domestic violence marriage and relationship, and, all sorts, oh, you're bold and all that. I would just like to debunk that myth as well. The only reason why I was able to leave when I left, and is the same for all the other women who have left domestic violence relationship, has been because they weren't raised in that kind of environment. So they knew that something was critically wrong in that environment. I wasn't raised like that. And I knew that my children did not deserve to be raised in that kind of environment. And so I knew that I needed to take determined, I needed to take steps to get out of that kind of debilitating lifestyle for myself and for the children, and for my children. And so I have shared in previous videos how research has shown that one of the only way to reduce or to eradicate domestic violence totally is for children to remove children from domestic violence environments, and that way it doesn't become normal to them. It is not all doom and gloom for you if you're watching me and you were raised in a domestic violence environment. All that you need to do, it is not doom and gloom. All that you need to do is to determine in your heart that it is going to stop with you, and seek counsel. It's not something that you can do on your own. I'll pack it up here for now, and I'll just let you know that whatever stage you are in your story, I am rooting for you. I want you to know that you're not alone, and this is not your fault. All that is happening is not your fault. You take care, and God bless you.